Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. The Marlins aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Gio Gonzalez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. So guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this one today.
With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Hero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, the one thing that jumps out at me is the fact that this team just does not drive the baseball. Last in slugging percentage. You can chalk a little bit of it up to their ballpark, but the bottom line is this will eventually catch up with them. They have to work better counts and at least try to create some havoc offensively.
Push to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And he'll snap one over to first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Hit to first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Marlins. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Dan Straley gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Dan Straley's bounced around for a little while, but he's a 4-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, slider, changeup. Not an overpowering pitcher. Needs all 4 of his pitches. If he has that good changeup, he could be really tough.
Digging in, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Count remains 2-2.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup likes to run the bases. They like to run them aggressively. Stolen bases are not out of the equation. Taking the extra bag, putting the defense on blast right here. The key for this offense is getting guys on base to create havoc.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
One out, nobody on. He takes strike three called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, and as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Up top, it's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Drilled down the line, and that's through for a hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category. He's set, and the pitch. Missed with a slider.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Up around the face.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
Ripped on the ground to first, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Here's Matt Adams now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So nothing in the Washington half of the first. We're through an inning at Nationals Park, still scoreless. Here's Starlin Castro, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Starlin Castro.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Oh, 0-2. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Up next from Miami, Richie Mota, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Mota makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Gonzalez has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 32, Derek.
Ready now for the Marlins, Derek Dietrich, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard but pulled it foul.
Ready with the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Mota, base runner at first with 1 out. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. The 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Here's another 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Adams moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-0 home. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Mota rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
In now, Leo Estrada, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 4 home runs and 16 RBIs. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dan Straley, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Miami's out in front, 2-0. Leading off the inning, Brian Goodwin, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Nope. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Around first, digging for 2. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Batting seventh.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or 2 across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive base hit. Goodwin rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Hey, Hero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Victor Robles digging in now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Montero gets his lead at first, nobody out. A swing and a ground ball to third, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box now, Gio Gonzalez. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. None out, runners at first and second. Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
So striding in, Trey Turner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Let's go, DC.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rendon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Let's go, Nationals. Come on.
And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura will start things out here for the Marlins with Cameron Maybin to follow on deck.
Come on now, Nate.
First delivery to him on the way. Line toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Striding in once again, Cameron Maybin. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Robles is on his horse into a slide as he makes a great basket catch.
Not an easy thing to do to stop one from going in the gap, but a nice sliding catch right there. He sure made that look easy.
Now a snap throw to first, and the throw's in fact dropped. And another snap throw to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Standing in now, Lewis Brinson, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set and the 0-1. Segura runs. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box, Starlin Castro, as he'll watch a breaking ball that comes back to catch the outside corner for strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Montero's got it, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Ready for another chance? Daniel Murphy. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Daniel Murphy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Line, but speared on a hop. And there's one away. The one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nope. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim, he was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Here's Matt Adams now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Zimmerman, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 2-1 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
The right fielder, number 8, Brian Goodwin.
So stepping in, Brian Goodwin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. first delivery to him on the way. A little late on the fastball here as this is bounced foul just off to the left. Strike one. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Zimmerman is on his way home. Safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game.
Now batting, catcher.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. From the stretch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
And it's fouled away. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
And now for Washington, Victor Robles. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. 1 run is scored. And a relay home. And he's in there safely as they jump out ahead with 3 runs scoring on the play.
With the bases loaded, the pitcher couldn't afford to get behind in the count, so he grooves it on the first pitch, and he jumps all over it, clearing the bases and scoring 3. That's part of why pitching with the bases loaded is so challenging.
In now, Gio Gonzalez. He swings and grounds it to short. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And she'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 2 out, nobody on.
Let's go, DC.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead on now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Nationals 6 and the Marlins 2. Digging in to try it again, Richie Mota. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1. Pitch on the way. Grounded foul off to the right.
Let's go, Nats.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Struck him out. Time now for the Nationals Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Digging in for his second at bat, Derek Dietrich comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Dietrich, 28 years old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates: the time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
The 2-2. He spoils another one and will do it again. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
2-2.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2.
That's a strike.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Standing in now, Leo Estrada. No balls and 1 strike. A base hit in his first trip. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1 home. There's a fastball that misses. Now the 2-1. He's outside for a ball. The 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Johnny Giavotella will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Johnny Giavotella.
Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Giavotella brings in a batting line above the 450 mark. Do not sleep on his at-bats, folks.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly...
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Tom Kohler answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. In now is Anthony Rendon.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Inside, ball.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Here we go.
2 balls and no strikes.
No strike.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
The 3-0. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. The 3-1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting, first baseman.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Into the box, Ryan Zimmerman, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Missed with a slider. Rendon on second. Murphy on at first with nobody out. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in once again, Matt Adams. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Come on, Matt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This is going to be an interesting pitch right here. Does he bury something in the dirt? Does he go for the double play and give up the run? Or does he go for the punch out? Let's see what happens.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Here's the 1 and 2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3 and 2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3 and 2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He swings and lines it to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's an 8-2 game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Row.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. His lifetime line against Tom Kohler, he's just 2 for 12. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. A runner on first with 2 away.
Let's go, DC.
This one's down to third. He's got it. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4 full. It's the Nationals 8 and the Marlins 2. Leading off the inning, Gene Segura, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Looped over toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Here's Cameron Maybin now, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And that misses. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
There we go. 3 swingers.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Come on now. Let's get a K right here.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone! So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 8th home run on the season for him, as it is now an 8-4 ball game. Here's Starlin Castro.
Second baseman, Starlin.
Now this
Castro.
ball is hit deep down the line. And foul, though it had the home run distance. No hits to this point. 0-1, here it comes. Needed a sand wedge for that one, swung on and missed.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Trying to strike him out for the third time. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. The 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Grounder down the line at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-a-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Ready once again, Richie Mota. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
1-2 now. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. Middle of the night here at Nationals Park. It's the Nationals 8 and the Marlins 4. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Victor Robles, 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 0-1 count and the pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-1. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for. Ready for another shot now, Gio Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Bases are empty, one man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Trey Turner. He went down on strikes last time up. Now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
And he'll try to pull back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Two and one to count to Trey Turner.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Anthony Rendon would be next. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local station. Striding in once again, Derek Dietrich. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Derek Dietrich.
First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Digging in once again, Brian Anderson. Last time through was a base hit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. One out, nobody on. And he misses 2-1.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think you want to work around him if you're on the mound. Pitch him smart, but you certainly don't want to give him too much credit.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Ready once again, Leo Estrada. Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped weakly to the left. He turns and goes to second, and they do get the out there. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Pitcher number 55.
JT Realmuto will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11, JT Realmuto.
Runner!
And there he goes towards second. Strike taken, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Estrada stands at second with 2 gone. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. In head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez, comes in with 6 hits in 22 tries. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Turner has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Marlins lead 1. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Miami, number 62, Jose Urena.
Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rendon. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Anthony Rendon.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
1-1 on its way to Murphy. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. The 2-2 is taken, ball three. One out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. And that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's hitless in 6 tries. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Segura is underneath this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Back here at Nationals Park. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Washington, number 30, Oda Glover.
Leading off the inning, Gene Segura, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Here's Cameron Maybin now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Well hit to right, but foul.
Get down here.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Miami down in order. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Here's Matt Adams now. They'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Left fielder, Matt Adams.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone. So if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Starlin dives. What a stop to first. Got him.
The right fielder, number 8, Brian Goodwin.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Weak chopper up the line. Estrada ranges to his right. And quickly there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 4.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's just 1 for 6. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 1-1. It's taken for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit back toward the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nationals gone in order. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Sean Kelly is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Adam Eaton is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 2, Adam Eaton.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Starlin Castro. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Darlin Castro.
He's set. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Marlins right now would do anything to get a leadoff walk to get this inning started.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. And a good take there will nut him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Now batting, catcher, Richie Mota.
Digging in to try it again, Richie Mota. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
1-1 the count. Castro aboard here at first with nobody out. Outside, 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Bouncer down the line, but it gets fouled.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Derek Dietrich will be next.
Come on, Nats.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Robles is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Now pitching for Washington, number 36, Tony.
Derek Dietrich will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. Late that time for a strike.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-1 sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Murphy. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One left for Miami. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Victor Robles, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball. Now the 2-1. Popped him up. Mota is under it. He's got it one away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now is Adam Eaton. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. The average coming in at 266. 8 home runs and 33 driven in. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Been a really tough one on him. Already wearing the golden sombrero with 4 strikeouts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Maven on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Sean Doolittle comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Sean Doolittle.
kicking off the top of the ninth, Leo Estrada, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Estrada.
Pitch on the way. Fouled away. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Number 12 come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And a fastball's in there for strike one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 1 home run and 21 driven in. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Doolittle, a rare South Dakota-born ball player. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back easily. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Softly hit to the left side. There's one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Gene Segura standing in. Rounded down the third baseline. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals have bounced back from consecutive losses to take Game 3 of the series as this ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
8-4 tonight. Washington led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Gio Gonzalez earns his first win of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Dan Straley worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.